China has hit back at Australia after concerns were raised over a potential military deal with the Solomon Islands, which would have seen Chinese warships on our doorstep. Live now to political reporter Andrea Crothers in Canberra. Good morning to you, Andrea. This draft deal sent alarm bells ringing in Australia.
Good morning, Julie. It certainly did, although the Prime Minister insisted that Australia wasn't blindsided by this move. So this deal, it would see China dramatically increase its military presence in the Indo-Pacific, potentially a military base on the Solomon Islands, which would see warships based just 2,000 kilometres from Australia's coastline. After there was concerns raised by Australian politicians from both sides, the Solomon Islands government defended the move, whilst China's foreign ministry spokesperson labelled Australia as being irresponsible.
We hope that the parties concerned will look at it objectively and calmly and not over-interpret it. Some politicians on the Australian side have published some fallacies of so-called Chinese coercion and deliberately created an atmosphere of tension, which is extremely irresponsible and does not help regional stability and development.
The relations between Beijing and Canberra have been on ice for some time. China's new ambassador to Australia tried to meet with Scott Morrison. That request was rejected, instead offered a meeting with Australia's Foreign Minister, Marise Payne. As national security becomes a key issue ahead of the election, both sides are polishing their credentials on the matter. The man who wants to be Australia's next Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, he could be the one facing these issues and navigating them as Australia moves forward. He was asked whether this was the right call.
I have not met with the ambassador of China, or indeed with any other officials from the Chinese embassy. My Foreign Affairs spokesperson has, Penny Wong, and the Foreign Minister I know and other ministers have from time to time had contact with the Chinese embassy, and that's appropriate.
Meanwhile, Australia's Trade Minister Dan Tehan, he is off to the United States today ahead of a meeting this week which seeks to put Chinese coercion, economic coercion in the Indo-Pacific in focus. Julie.
Andrea Crothers live in Canberra. Thank you for that update this morning.